Hello friends, today we are going to talk on very important and useful library of Python. This library is the second machine learning framework that Google created and used to design, build and train deep learning models. And the name of this library is TensorFlow. TensorFlow is an end-to-end open source platform for machine learning. It has a comprehensive, flexible ecosystem of tools, libraries, and community resources that lets researchers push the state of the art in machine learning and gives developers the ability to easily build and deploy machine learning powered applications. As told you, it was originally designed and used in-house by Google, that means for internal use, and now it is open source. It was released publicly in 2015 and this framework is written in Python, C++ and CUDA. Many leading companies like Google, IBM, Airbus, Spotify, Coca-Cola, PayPal and many other like Twitter, Intel are using this framework. It is a platform for numerical computation. It has numerous optimization techniques to make mathematical expressions complexity easy and more performant. TensorFlow has a flexible architecture and can be deployed in variety of platforms like CPUs, GPUs for graphical rendering, Google TPUs, neural network machine learning, as well as mobile and edge devices. TensorFlow makes it easy to build and deploy machine learning solutions. That means it's not a simple framework just to build a machine learning project, but a complete ecosystem that provides tools at each stage of the entire machine learning workflow. That is, from data pre-processing to feature engineering, from model training to model serving, from data pipelines to model inference. There are many applications where TensorFlow is used, like in speech recognition systems, image recognition and tagging, video recognition and tagging, sentimental analysis, self-driving cars, text summarization, and many more. Let's understand the use of TensorFlow in this image recognition field. Image recognition is one of the most popular uses of TensorFlow. It is used by mobile companies, social media and other telecom houses. Let's say that we have a neural network which is trying to identify whether the image in this picture is of a cat or of a dog. Each image is a container of pixels, so input comes in the form of pixels. Each layer processes the data to some extent and passes it along to next layer, and this process goes on till we get the desired result, that is the identification of the image. Now let's understand how it reaches to the result. They categorize the images under a different section to train a model. They give him data to train the model. So they show the networks many thousands of pictures of cats and many thousands of pictures of dogs. It learns to extract the salient features and make a prediction. If it is wrong, which can be at the initial stage, it automatically adjusts just a little bit to try to improve the error. And when this is done over and over again through lot of iterations, which is called as gradient descent, they end up with a model that can classify the image. Image recognition finds its applications in many domains including healthcare systems, banking systems, education institutes, etc. Let's take another example of TensorFlow in Gmail. That means let's look how Gmail uses TensorFlow. Gmail rolled out a completely new translation system that was based on neural nets. TensorFlow is the primary tool in this. In Gmail, they were actually able to roll out a TensorFlow model that, by understanding the context of the message just received, they can predict likely replies, and this is a feature called Smart Reply. Other applications are like in search engines. When you enter something in Google, YouTube or Facebook, it automatically suggests you the related topics of the search. Here it is also using TensorFlow. Another feature is in text translation. Translation is an interpretation from one language to the another. In this case, we are typing a matter in one language and it is converting it to another language. It is also using TensorFlow. Another is weather forecasting, where it predicts the temperature. Image captioning and interpreting, in which from picture system figures out what's in an image and captions it. Recommendation system and many more. Now the question arises why it has got the name TensorFlow. TensorFlow's name is directly derived from its core framework, that is tensor. In TensorFlow, all the computations involve tensors. So you can say tensors is the atomic unit in TensorFlow. Tensors are multi-dimensional arrays with a uniform type. Now, why to use TensorFlow? It has many features, that is easy model building. You can deploy model in any platform and it has a simple and flexible architecture. TensorFlow. It provides a collection of the workflows with intuitive high-level APIs for both beginners and experts to create machine learning models in numerous languages. Here is the chart showing you the important points related to the development of TensorFlow. You can have a look on this chart. That's all we have with the today's lecture. I hope you have understood. That's all. Thank you.